in his corner in the black and orange, making her return to SSP. She has one of our combat days. This is Saraya Saber. And her opponent, she is, I want to say, the youngest NWA champion of all time. I wouldn't say that. She is a former NWA Women's Tag Team Champion. She is the one and only, the First Lady of the Southern States. This is Kylie Alexa. The referee, Andy Rivera.
That is a good rap.
No, it's not. Shut up.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I am.
The Roar division is finally back here in Southern States Pro, and to kick off this new life in this division, we have got the returning Saraya Saber taking on Kylie Alexa. The long-awaited return of the Roar division is finally here, as we have the return of both Kylie Alexa and Saraya Saber. And right now, Kylie Alexa, you heard from Josh Wheeler, the youngest champion in NWA history, looking to put away the bigger athlete in Saraya Saber. Kylie Alexa, of course, a member of the Pretty Empowered faction in the National Wrestling Alliance. Somebody that, Carmen, I know you have been there since the very beginning of Kylie's career as a professional wrestler. Kylie has turned heads everywhere that she has gone, but Saraya Saber is very well aware of that. Saraya Saber trying to make a similar mark for herself here in the Roar division. Of course, if you did not hear from Josh Wheeler, there are no GD rules. The only one is don't use a baby. That's happened before. We can't let it happen again.
And then number 2 is apparently not to say GD.
Yeah.
Sure.
It is a kid show.
These two athletes
Goes for the cover, does Saber, diving in for that clothesline.
very different upbringings for both of these athletes here, as Kylie Alexa, as we have mentioned time and time again throughout the years, was raised in a wrestling household. This is someone who is a member of the Henry wrestling family from Tennessee. This is all Kylie Alexa has ever known, whereas Saraya Saber is someone who grew up a fan and entered into wrestling just a few short years ago. And while on paper they may have similar experience as far as time in the ring, Kylie Alexa has been engulfed in this since the very beginning of her life.
Of course. Kylie Alexa was crawling around in a wrestling ring before she could even walk. Her sister, the current National Wrestling Alliance Women's World Champion, goes for the cover. Kylie Alexa, as you said, on paper maybe a similar experience, but she has got a ring IQ that a lot of other professional wrestlers with that experience just do not have. And you're seeing it right now, eliminating the right leg of Saraya Saber, trying to stomp her out. Now taking that leg and look at the torque across that bottom rope, targeting that knee.
I think also when growing up in a household like that, I mean, you're constantly around wrestling and you're given a lot more opportunities, a lot more luxuries when you're someone like Saraya Saber, who, I mean, honestly has had to fight and claw for every opportunity she's gotten. And not saying that Kylie Alexa hasn't earned her opportunities, but think of the caliber of athletes that Kylie Alexa has been able to be in the ring with to sharpen her proverbial sword. I mean, obviously mixing it up in the ring with her sister, Kenzie Page, but also names like, you know, Tessa Blanchard, like Natalia Markova. Talking about the top names in women's wrestling, and Kylie Alexa has shared the ring with them.
Absolutely, and hell, Carmen, we were there on the call for some of those huge matches, as well as Saraya Saber. We have seen both of these women grow leaps and bounds in their young careers here in professional wrestling. Of course, Saraya Saber, trained at the Nightmare Factory, has had quite a lot of legends in her corner, as well as Kylie Alexa.
Yeah, I like it too.
Saraya Saber has been very vocal about her upbringing in the professional wrestling world when it comes to her training at the Nightmare Factory alongside Cody Rhodes and QT Marshall. I mean, top of the line training for Kylie Alexa, or for Saraya Saber. But to my point, Kylie Alexa trained by the legendary Tom Pritchard, the JPWA.
Absolutely, and that's right there. I mean, a couple of the best training schools you can go to if you want to break into the professional wrestling industry. And we are seeing that training of Kylie Alexa paying dividends right now. As so far, it has seemingly been all Kylie this entire match.
Absolutely punishing Saraya Saber, but we mentioned the no rules. Notice the referee not starting a count there because the match can only end by pinfall or submission within the ropes.
That is it. They're letting these women, if they want to take it all throughout the Monkey Wrench Brewing, that is exactly their right to do so. And now, once again, now it's the throat of Saraya Saber planted across that middle rope, and there is not much that referee Anthony can do about this.
Kylie Alexa adding a little insult to injury now off the ropes, charges in.
And hip attack right across the back, hooks both legs now, and you can see Saraya having a fight for everything that she's got.
Shut up, that was not two. Don't clap.
Kylie Alexa certainly
Stop clapping.
not exactly making friends here at Monkey Wrench Brewing in Sewanee, Georgia.
Has she made too many friends anywhere else that we've seen her go? Absolutely not. Kylie Alexa does not care about such things. Kylie Alexa cares about one thing, and it is winning the youngest ever National Wrestling Alliance champion. And she looks to pick up gold every single where she goes, hooks the leg once again, and Saber once again with the kick out at 2.
Both these women looking to establish themselves at the top of the returning Roar division. They are really setting the tone for the future of the Roar division here.
Absolutely the first match since the return of that division, and every other woman in the state of Georgia, all throughout the southern states, is watching this match to see what they are gonna have to follow if they want any hope of succeeding in the Roar division. And Saraya Saber finally starting to show signs of life as she slowly starts her way back to her feet. Gets the boot up and catches Kylie Alexa.
That's the thing about Saraya Saber. This is someone who has been fighting throughout her entire career, and now really showing that heart as Kylie Alexa charges back in.
Look at Saber. Now on the outside, taking control of this match, gets the boot up, does the Super Saber herself. And I think Saber wants to climb. She wants to go up top, Carmen.
Now Saber looking to fly here.
And catches her on the way down. Folds her in half for the cover. Will this be it? No!
Had every bit of leverage, but still Kylie Alexa able to get the shoulder off the mat. And you see the frustration already from Saraya Saber, but
well, it's Saber's
gears turning.
Saber's got some ground to cover here. It has been, so much of this match has been Kylie Alexa on the offensive. Saraya's really going to have to start turning things up if she wants to put Alexa away. Goes in for another hip attack, but Saber out of the way. Catches her in the midsection with a knee. European uppercut. Wants to snap her out of the corner, but can't get it. Look at Kylie just stomping her down to the mat.
And you see that Henry family attitude, adding a little insult to injury, kicking back.
Goes in once again, off with her head with the drop kick.
His lights out now.
It's got to be all she wrote for Super Saber. Hooks the leg.